Hey guys, it is Aoife from Fred Weasley Died Laughing, and I'm here today with a massive June book haul. So I found a few secondhand bookstores online, and then I also was at a kind of community fair which had a bookstall, so I ended up buying loads and loads of books this month. And yeah, so I have a lot of books to show you today. I'm going to do a separate video for all the books I got from my Kindle, as also that is an awful lot as well. I don't want to have just this massive long video. I want to kind of separate them a little bit so you know you guys aren't sitting for 20 minutes while I show you all these books. I'd rather split them up and make it a little bit easier for you and for me. So if that's okay, let me know, and if it's not okay, let me know as well, and I will try and get it up sooner than I would originally have planned to get the second video up. So I am just going to show you all the physical books that I bought this month, and just get on with it. So I have Talon by Julia Kagawa here. I have Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. The Last of the Amazons by Stephen Pressfield. Innocent Trader by Alison Weir. Call the Midwife by Jennifer Worth. The Winter Ghosts by Kate Moss. The Constant Princess by Philippa Gregory. Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas. Fallen Kingdoms by Morgan Rhodes. I am finally going to read this trilogy. I have heard, or trilogy, I'm not sure if it's trilogy or if it's more books, but I have heard so much about these that I've actually started to skip videos when I start talking about Fallen Kingdoms, because I'm really looking forward to reading it, and I don't want to discover anything that I don't want to know. So I want to go into it completely, like, you know, kind of unaware of what the book is about. So I'm really looking forward to reading this. Dream a Little Dream by Giovanna Fletcher. Witches of the East by Melissa de la Cruz, which is the novel that Witches of East End, which was a TV show. That is what this is based on. So I've been wanting this book for ages, and I finally bought it. So I'm really looking forward to reading this, because I really enjoyed the TV show, and I was devastated when they cancelled it. So yeah, really looking forward to it. Vicious by V.E. Schwab, another book that I'm really looking forward to getting. We All Looked Up by Tommy Wallace, another book I've heard really great things about. The Queen's Vow by C.W. Gortner. The Sealed Letter by Emma Donoghue. I got this for $1.50 in a kind of a deals store. So yeah, and I have Room by Emma Donoghue. I haven't read it yet, but I've heard great things about it, so I decided I would just pick this one up as well and see what it's like. And then in the same store I also got Crescendo by Becca Fitzpatrick. And then I got Dracula by Bram Stoker, which is probably a shame that I haven't actually read this yet when Bram Stoker is Irish and I haven't read Dracula. I am awful, I know. So hopefully I will rectify that soon and I will read this book. And then I got the two next books from the Legend, which is Prodigy and Champion, both by Marie Lu. And I also bought the ebook is Life Before Legend, so I got that as well. After I read Legend, I went and I bought them all online, because I just really loved Legend and I just needed the next ones. And now I'm kind of stalling on reading them because I don't want to finish the trilogy because I like it too much. And then this was devastating for me. I thought I bought A Girl of Fire and Thorns, but I didn't. I bought the Girl of Fire and Thorns short stories. So I didn't actually buy the book, I bought the stories. So I ended up getting the book on my Kindle, because I wasn't going to go and wait for it to come to me. So yes, it's going to be a Kindle series for me, except the short stories. So I'll obviously show that in my other video as well. So yeah, I was so annoyed. I was so annoyed when I opened this package, because I got really excited. Now I'm going to show you all the books that I got at the bookstall that was just a couple of days ago. So I have them all in a big pile here. So basically there was someone that had given up books. People kind of, you know, they donate books towards this bookstall, and I donated a whole load of books from a book and haul, which I actually haven't uploaded yet. Maybe I'll upload it before this video. You will know anyway when you watch it if I have or if I have not. But someone, she or he, for some reason I keep thinking it's a woman, but they donated a whole load of fantasy books, which are all books that I have like on my to be read shelf. So I ended up getting a load of books, and they had the whole trilogies or the whole set. So I ended up buying so many different books that I was able to just pick up like all three of them which was absolutely perfect for me. I was really happy about that. But first of all, I got Night Music by Jojo Moyes. Just a beautiful cover, really stood out to me, so I wanted it straight away. I love Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. I have read another Jojo Moyes book that I didn't love quite as much as Me Before You, but it was written in a slightly different way. I think this might be written more Me Before You kind of style. So yeah, I am looking forward to reading this. Me Before You just kind of got me hooked on Jojo Moyes, and I want to read more of her books. And then my dad picked up this one for me, which is When I Was a Soldier by Valerie Zenati, which is basically a true life story about a woman who becomes a soldier in the Israeli army, and it's just about her experiences there, so I think that is going to be a pretty interesting read. The Way of Shadows, Shadow's Edge, and Beyond the Shadows, all by Brent Weeks. So I was so happy to see this, because I do have The Way of Shadows on my TBR, and so now I can read that pretty soon. I'm really looking forward to that. So then I ended up also being able to pick up books 2 and 3 from the God Speaker trilogy. I have book 1, which that I got from free from the library because they were giving it away. So now I have the second one, which is The Riven Kingdom, and the third, which is Hammer of God. So looking forward to reading that as well. Now I have the complete set, which makes me very happy. And then I also have Last of the Wilds by Trudy Canavan, and Voice of the Gods by Trudy Canavan. I really enjoyed Trudy Canavan. I have most of her books, and I do have Priestess of the Wilds, which I have here, which I can't remember where I got this. I probably picked it up in the same market last year, I think. So I ended up buying 2 and 3 of this. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to reading this. And these next ones I'm going to show you, I'm so happy that I picked up. I actually kind of did a squeal of delight when I saw them and grabbed them before anyone else could take them. So it is the Stormglass trilogy, which is kind of a follow-on from the Poison Study. And I've been dying to read this trilogy for ages, and I'm going to reread Poison Study on my Kindle when I have a chance, because I just really want to read this book, but I want to get into the world first and kind of remember who some of the characters are that might show up in this book. So it is Stormglass, Sea Glass, and Spyglass. I'm not sure if I have those in the right order, but that is that trilogy, and I'm just so happy I got them. Yes! So that is my June book haul, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching all my books that I got, and if you have any, let me know. If you have read any of them, let me know what you think of them, and I will soon have my Kindle book haul up as well for you guys to see. So I hope you guys are doing well, and I will see you again soon. So bye!